Travel trailers and RVs come in all shapes, sizes, and price ranges. So when something genuinely big shows up with a price that doesn't make your wallet panic, it deserves a closer look. That's exactly what's happening with the 2026 LaCrosse 3411RK, a trailer that seems to punch well above its weight in terms of space and comfort. This rig is built by Prime Time RV, a brand that's been around since 2009 and now sits under the Forest River umbrella. From what owners and fans of this layout say, it's already a crowd favorite, and it's easy to see why. At just over 39 feet long, the 3411RK is no small camper. And once you see the numbers, it's clear this one means business. It weighs just under 9,000 pounds dry, offers over 2,200 pounds of cargo capacity, and puts more than 1,000 pounds on the hitch. So yes, you'll want a properly equipped tow vehicle for this one. What you get in return is less of a camper and more of a rolling vacation home. After checking out walkthroughs like the one from All About RVs, it's easy to imagine pulling into a campsite and staying way longer than the average getaway. 3 Slideouts open the interior in a big way, turning this trailer into a space that genuinely feels residential, just with a lower ceiling and much better views outside. The overall vibe inside is very home away from home. You've got a kitchen that wouldn't feel out of place in a condo, dedicated dining and lounging areas, entertainment centers, and not one but multiple fireplaces scattered throughout the layout. Everything is designed to make you forget you're technically camping. The rear of the trailer is where things really shine. 2 of the Slideouts are back here, creating a wide-open living area. One side holds a dining table with 4 freestanding chairs, while the opposite slide features theater seating for movie nights or lazy afternoons. Right at the back, though, is the star of the show, a wall-to-wall kitchen with a residential-size fridge, a U-shaped countertop, an air fryer, microwave, cooktop, and a sink that honestly looks nicer than what a lot of us have at home. This is the kind of kitchen where you can picture cooking proper meals, not just reheating leftovers. Make dinner, grab a plate, and decide whether you're eating at the table, on the couch, or outside under the awning while the sun goes down. That flexibility is a big part of why RV life is so appealing in the first place. Also at the rear, on a slide-out, there's an entertainment center with a large fireplace underneath, one of 2 inside the trailer. Across from it, along the wall that divides the living area from the front, sits a modular couch that helps round out the space. Moving forward, you enter a hallway that can be closed off from the main living area, and that's where the bathroom setup lives. The layout splits things up with the vanity and toilet in one section and the shower in another, which means 2 people can use the space at the same time. The downside is that the toilet sits pretty much in the middle of the unit without a fully enclosed room, which may or may not bother you depending on how you travel and who you travel with. At the very front, you'll find the bedroom, which sits on the 3rd slide out. There's a king-size bed here, a fireplace at the foot of it, and a surprisingly cozy love seat tucked under the nose cap with plenty of natural light. It's an inviting little corner that could easily become your favorite spot to relax. Storage is everywhere too, with cabinets around the fireplace, under the bed, and along the sides of that love seat, so you won't be hurting for space even on longer trips. Throughout the interior, recessed lighting, sound bars, ducted air conditioning, a tankless water heater, and a water filtration system all help elevate the experience. Fresh water capacity sits at 40 gallons, which is fine for campground stays. Just remember to be mindful if you're traveling with a group or planning to go off-grid. Primetime also offers a solar package that includes a 200-watt panel, a 40-amp controller, and a disconnect switch. It's a solid starting point, though anyone wanting serious off-grid power will probably want to add more through a dealer or portable setups. Construction-wise, the 3411RK sits on a Lippert chassis with a welded aluminum frame, high-density foam insulation, wood roof trusses with steel plates, and a Toughflex roof that comes with a lifetime warranty. An enclosed underbelly means colder weather camping is also on the table, helping stretch your travel season. Outside, you've got an awning, exterior speakers, and plenty of space to extend your living area beyond the walls. Set up some chairs, fire up the grill, and suddenly your campsite feels like a backyard on wheels. As for what's new for 2026, details are a bit vague. The The manufacturer doesn't spell out many changes, and from what's visible, the exterior decal package appears to be updated.